Hi, I'm Joshua Lindsey, and this is episode 4 of Joshua T. Lindsey TV. Today I would like to briefly touch on why I chose to name this TV series with my name, and also why it is Joshua T. Lindsey TV as opposed to Joshua Lindsey. When I went on InternetMovieDatabase.com, a website that lists actors and what movies they are in, movies and television shows, I found out that there is already a Joshua Lindsey who was in some kind of cowboy movie. I also noticed that there was a Joshua Lindsey who was a character in at least one or two different shows, one of which involved a character named Joshua Lindsey who was murdered by his scorned lover after being a recurring character for at least a few episodes on that show. So I decided to register my name for a IMDb Internet Movie Database page under the name Joshua T. Lindsey, to distinguish myself from that other actor. I also noticed that there was a person on Facebook named Joshua Lindsey who was wounded in battle and actually was something like a double amputee, or a person who has had both of his legs removed. And I thought that was interesting because both of us have a disability and have the same name. I'm not sure that he had Joshua Thomas Lindsey, but I believe that it was pretty close, and I thought that was kind of weird. If he is watching this, I hope that I got your information right, and I hope that you understand how much I appreciate your service and your bearing of a disability for the sake of your country. I admire you a lot for that. And now, to get to the point that I would like to make, I would like to explain why this is an eponymous television show, Joshua T. Lindsey TV. It is not out of narcissism or love of my name, or a thought that I have more important things to say than the rest of you, and I think that it is entertaining or informative for you guys to watch me, or that I live in a fantasy world in which I believe I'm the most important person in the world. Not at all. The reason that I chose the eponymous name is just to give myself a wide range of options when I started recording this video series, so that I would not be locked into a single niche, religion, or covers of songs, or um, or recording some monologues that one person plays. I would just have the freedom to do whatever I wanted to if I named it after myself. It is not to overemphasize the importance of myself. And although my videos will not always be about religion. I believe that um, it is discriminatory and silly to have someone say that they should not talk about religion because the person who really believes in Jesus Christ or really has a religion or a devotion to a divine being, um, that permeates all that he does. I'm not saying that there's more than one uh, being. I'm not contradicting my faith, but I'm saying that a person who is truly devoted to his religion and truly devoted to his God um, is not going to compartmentalize his religion and confine it to one aspect of his life or confine it to only the topics of theology and the discussion of the historical or um, spiritual significance of Jesus Christ, but he will allow it to permeate everything that he does, or she will allow it to permeate everything that she does, and will not necessarily say that religion is out of the picture when he's talking about something that is totally unrelated to religion in the eyes of the world. Religion, for people who are serious about religion, is a centerpiece of their life and their viewpoint on life, and is going to influence everything that they do, whether or not they are actually talking about religion, um, spirituality, or the supernatural, and such is the case with me. Thank you, and if you enjoy this video, please subscribe at the bottom of my video, or click through to YouTube by clicking the YouTube sign or logo underneath this video, so that you can get to YouTube, so that you can see the rest of my videos as they come out. I do not have a set schedule that I will be doing videos, but I will try to release a video at least 1 or 2 times a week in order to um, give you a lot of content, and in order to get this blog or video blog uh, in as many eyes and ears as possible. Thank you. Have a good day. This is Joshua Lindsey, and this has been episode 4 of his I was about to say episode 4 of my disability. I'm going crazy. This has been episode 4 of my web series, Joshua Lindsey TV. Thank you and have a good day, and God bless you. And if you have any ideas about what you want me to talk about, or who inspires you, and who I might play in a one-act play that does not have any royalties because I don't have any money, or songs that you would like me to try and sing, or Bible verses that you would like me to recite. I know that a lot of people are inspired when I sing, or when I read the Bible. And at first I thought that that was something that they should never do, and there are people in the disability community that look down on people that say they're inspiring because they say that something that a person does in their everyday life, or something that would be regularly expected of a person, is no less inspirational because I do it uh, than if another person did it. Um, I argue that if a person is inspired by something that I do, as long as I'm not cocky about it, who am I to say that that person should not get inspired? And as a man of faith, who am I to say that I do not want you to have an inspiration from me? Um, that would be running counter to the Spirit of God between us as members of the body of Christ, and it would also knock someone down off of their uh, it would knock someone out of their spiritual experience, and far be it from me to do that. No, I should not go seeking out opportunities to be inspirational beyond in beyond um, opportunities to spread the gospel, but at the same time, um, but I should allow people to be inspired by me if by chance they are inspired, and I should not shy away from the um, from the spotlight, like I said in my first episode, because people stare, because they may have some reason that they're staring at me, or some something that they need to teach me about themselves, or that they feel that I need to uh, or that I may want to uh, express to them, and I need to allow them to stare at me, and also to um, not interrupt any spiritual um, benefits that they may have um, from uh, encountering me in a spiritual way. And before uh, you before you judge me for being boastful, Paul, my patron saint, or the person that I chose at confirmation, says that if I boast, let it be in the gospel of Jesus Christ and in my faith. So I believe to a certain extent that boasting in religious um, aspects, in spirituality aspects, are okay as long as you do not say that you are the authority on spirituality, that you are better than anyone else in spirituality, or that you have spirituality and that you're glad that you have it but they don't, and uh, how they are such uh, worse persons, or worse off because they have faith and you don't, and thank goodness that you are not them. I think that is when boasting or uh, religious pride gets in the way, but just boasting that you have Jesus Christ and being happy that you can touch other people and influence their lives within the proper boundaries is not something that you should be ashamed of. Okay, this has been episode 4 of uh, Joshua Lindsey TV. I will entitle it um, um, why an eponymous channel. And eponymous is a word that means, why did I name the channel using my name? Why is it Joshua T. Lindsey TV versus any other TV name that might describe more about what the subject is about? So, this is Joshua Lindsey episode for Why an Eponymous Name. Why an Eponymous Station. Please subscribe if you like these videos.